Hello again. You need to prescribe before we continue because many of you, I see you looking at my work and you don't prescribe, you don't put a like, and the algorithm is gonna throw me out. I'm 70, I cannot wait until I be dead for you to like me. My English is horrible for shows, but guess what? I make very good money. I started with $60. I came to United States. My crazy cousin ate 60 of them to go to drink. He promised me we're gonna have girls there when I was like 23. And I see that he was really lost in United States. He could not have a girlfriend. We had the same size, 6 feet. Both of us have the problem not to have too many muscles. We have like the European style back then. So what I try to do right now is, in my retirement, I found opportunity by watching these shows to see if I can convince you, because all my life I was performing better than people think I am. And the reason is because I was thinking about how to win the system, not how the system is against me. It's like the rich father, poor father, that he was saying that don't say you cannot do it, say how I'm gonna do it. I like that book and I bought it. He's kind of, after that, he's full of, anyway. But what he says is very catchy and very true. Don't think that you cannot do it, and try to learn from these people. Actually, this guy over here, I like him because he started like me. This guy started like me, not knowing nothing, and but he took him 20 years to figure out. I started a lot earlier because they were calling me some places the bomb. You see, they have to call you names before they actually start one by one say that, yeah, you're right, we want your friendship. You see, women like to have a man as much as the men have to go to have a woman. Trust me. The thing is that there is propaganda in both of us that, like my mother used to think that, oh, I have to get married after I have money to a woman and God is going to teach me. I say, no, mommy, the way we are now, I cannot be rich until I am 30, 40 years old. I don't want to be broken down in a hole hungry with a wife and 10 kids. So prescribe. And I can tell you over here, what he says, it's very beautiful. If you follow him and you go to the old things, you can understand a lot of things. But he's different in many stuff because he's kind of lucky, I believe. He went to something that not everybody does, the modeling agents. And actually, the funny thing is, I told a Greek guy that he had money. I was an electrician. You are not around women in many jobs. You are a woman in San Francisco, California, electrician, 1980s is nothing, because it was too many electricians and not much work, so we disappear. So here the board, I make a long time ago, I wanted to make a book because lots of the guys I know, they are a lot more handsome than me, taller, macho men, but they cannot get a girlfriend. And here is what a man is. Yeah, there is men that is so handsome, women that just to have sex with him because they never gonna see somebody. He's a 10. He does not have to talk. He does. The women are gonna feed him like I remember we had the one guy 10. We were four guys sitting on the table, and we have a guy that, for me, he's about like me, but with a bone here more characteristic. He's 3 years younger than me, but he has a little bit more muscle than me and a little bit less fat. And the women don't worry about him, coughing blood because the drugs he's taking. But we were in a table talking, and he was the only one who has nothing to say because he's for electrical contractor and he's just an electrician because he doesn't care to go any higher. But the four ladies over there, they start feeding him. He didn't even talk, he didn't even look at them, and they start talking to him, not to us, to him. So, yeah, when you are a 10 and you try to learn from a 10s how to pick up women, first of all, what do you mean pick up? I don't like the word pick up. It's to find the women to be friends with the benefits before you are ready to get married for a man. But some women, they know the value is going to be now, or they just like to play now. And I don't like the players. I don't like the women. I like the women that they have a goal also like me, and we can be friends with the benefits because they have a goal ahead, and I have my goal ahead. So we're gonna talk about all these things, but prescribe. You don't have to give me, buy me a coffee. You don't have to give until you figure out, until you understand what I say. I don't want you to put any money. But when you do something and do the right thing, and buy me a coffee. I know I deserve it because your life is gonna be better about this, about how to make money, with the way I speak. I was a contractor. Yeah, of course I had discrimination. Of course I had discrimination because the way I talk. Don't let yourself stop it. Be a woke. Even if you are a Republican, I am a progressive, but I am capitalist. I believe in passive income. I don't believe the art of the deal, that's an art of the deal too, is when you don't lie to woman and you have a good background. The woman wants to see your background. When you go somewhere inside, the woman needs, they are inside and they can see you the background. What is the background in my limited English? Is the territory. When we used to be animals, we have a territory, the men, they have to fight and to be the alpha. Right now, we cannot fight right now. We fight with the capitalism, how to produce something that people buy. Steal it? I don't like to steal it. I want to be first? No. I can be second or third. The thing is that I want in my life to have somebody to be close to me. We can talk like a friends, but we go to the bedroom because we both want to. So prescribe, I'm gonna teach you how. No drama, no fights. You don't need every woman in the world. You don't need the best beautiful woman in the world. Because let me ask you, what do you prefer? A woman who is a 10, and you know she's coming for the 30,000 you have in the bank, and she goes regalos? Presents. I'm sorry, I live in Nicaragua, so I learned to speak Spanish. Or you like it to be an 8 who actually likes you, and she's gonna give you all herself sexually. What you prefer? I prefer the 8. I prefer the 7. I prefer the 5 that actually likes to. Because in the bed, all the women looks a lot similar. The 10 actually maybe she has something that is gonna break her nails or something. So you're gonna see a world different, and you're gonna be more comfortable too. Because nothing in my life was easy. So I can make your life to be easier by see mine, or maybe you can get a good laugh with my stupidities. So prescribe. You need to prescribe. You're gonna see my stories, back the other stories, you're gonna understand that I see systems, I see where the world is going, economy going. Am I specialist? No. You don't have to be specialist. You have to actually make a little sense in life. And I believe I can get you the $20 difference per month, but after you win, right now I want you to subscribe so I can have motivation to do it. I make a story yesterday that I got only 3. The number 3 was the system itself. It stopped me. Not because my thing was not good, but they don't want me to say it. Why? Because I say that about the molestation ring, everybody wants to hear the little things, who did what. And nobody said try to understand that they grab the politicians from a chain to do whatever they want to do to us. The little kids, yeah, they are victims, but they did not get any money. They were giving them for free. Why? Because we are the money. You and me, we are the money they're gonna get. So the politicians, for them, is pay to play. So they pay the girls horrible. They can actually pay 18 years old, they can have the birthday. They say, oh, we're gonna have them when it's right in 18, we're gonna have a birthday party, but they did not. Because that's consent, so they don't give them the girls, the ladies, whatever, boys, whatever they do. They did it in purpose to capture me and you. So, and maybe if they really know how to get consensual sex, they're going to love it so much that they are not going to like prostitution. So, prescribe. That's all you have to do. Even if you don't like my voice, you just put my videos on and let them play for the rest of the people to see, for the algorithm to take a fraud. And you're going to love me. I had about 100 girlfriends in my 50 years in the United States. That's nothing. Somebody who gets inside his foot inside the swimming pool of girls, ladies, not girls. I never like girls. Ladies, and not professional, not players, not drogadictos, not drugs, not alcohol. I like the teachers that they like something better and they breaking their face on top of people. I'm gonna explain to you. I like with the women that actually have power, education, but usually most of the time I cut them when they're coming down on the beauty. But prescribe. If you are a man, you're gonna understand how to react with the women, the good women. Don't spend your money. Never spend your money. If you are a woman, I'm gonna teach you how to select a man who actually is good for a long term. Prescribe. Women, I know you are not going to pay, but later on, when you have, I gonna have something that is almost like a OnlyFans. Not with me. I have things to teach you that internet won't permit me. So prescribe and go to the next level. You can never learn from a nice guy that is there with full of muscles and gold over here with the glasses. Oh, I'm the man. No, you cannot get anything from them. I'm sorry, some of them for me, they are, okay, I don't know what to say. Prescribe. This guy is fun. But many of them, things he says, I agree. But I have to add a lot more because he was lucky to go to a mannequin place that the girls, they're going to be next to him. They are lazy, they're together, going to be in a gig. They have each other phone to help. They have and I understand how he gets so many girls. And then he's in the area that is a lot of beautiful girls, like not not in the common areas that you're gonna have the girls next door. So I can teach you how to do everything and to be feeling proud, but you have to promise you're gonna respect the people. You don't lie to them. Prescribe. I'm not lying to you, and I don't want you to lie to anybody. The art of the deal is for both of the people to separate and have good memories, not to be pissed off. So prescribe. If you don't like it, go to my other videos, let them run, close your ears. Oh, wow. You know how you do that when your parents are talking to you. So prescribe. You are not going to lose. I understand about politics. I'm not going to tell you who is who, but I understand what they try to do. I understand about economy. I foreseen and I make money the 2000, the 2005, 2012, and right now I have some property that is worth $1 million in Greece, and I have to wait for the economy again to start for me to sell. So I'm not talking because I need to eat. You don't even know where you are right now. I'm in the corner of the house that I got the money to continue building because I got a very nasty too, and I say, no, the money we have as a working capital is gonna wait for the catastrophe. Oh yeah, the catastrophe is coming. Hey, you better have sex before the catastrophe, no? Prescribe.